What's going on? What's going on? Okay, so y'all already know. Okay, if you saw my earlier live, okay, I told y'all I was coming home. I was gonna get something to eat, come home, and relax. Okay, and I said I might just come on the live. Well, okay, I found some footage. Y'all know how I am about footage, facts, and information. Okay, footage, footage, facts, and information, y'all. Okay, so y'all know I did a little post on the Twitch situation, right? So it seemed like the family was going through it, and I needed to gather. Okay, I needed some time to put it all together because it was a bit much. All right, so I let it get all the way away from me. I will admit that. Okay, next thing I know, okay, obviously the mom is feeling some type of way because she had to sign an NDA to even see her son, which is crazy, crazy to me. But I guess if she signed it, she was okay with signing it. So now she's feeling some type of way because she's not allowed to watch or see the children. Who's surprised? Okay, let's talk about it. Now, first of all, I don't mean to sound racist. You can take this however you want to take it. Okay? I'm a black woman. I know how it feels being around white people who just don't get it. They will never get it. No race will ever get what that one race is going through because it's a cultural thing, you know? So it makes sense that you wouldn't understand or you wouldn't get it. I mean, it seems to me like it would be understandable that, okay, my people are suffering. We suffer a lot. We're being discriminated against a lot. Okay, and a lot of things we do, our image and everything has been taken from us and used before us, but then we're still being used and abused and everything. What's up? What's up? What's up? Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that thumbs button, okay? So you can be notified when I do upload a video. And give me that thumbs up. What's up, Caitlin? Give me a thumbs up because it is free. So you guys, okay? I come home, I'm just relaxing, maxing and relaxing. I was even thinking about going to bed early. I see Caitlin. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay? So I was just gonna go to sleep and mind my own business and just talk to you guys tomorrow. Hi, Caesar. Caesar. Yes, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. So then I saw, okay, Mims Make It Make Sense. Y'all check his YouTube channel out. So anyway, I was watching Mims Make It Make Sense live on YouTube, and he has some guy on here who is Twitch's best friend or was Twitch's best friend. And the best friend is coming out with a recording of what that girl name is, Allison. I was gonna say Caitlin. I'm sorry, Caitlin. Of Allison, who was Twitch's widower. Okay, he has a recording of her. Now y'all know that Allison is the widower of Twitch. What's his name? Steven Twitch Boss or something like that. Anyway, she's the widower. She just wrote a book and put a book out. So she's doing a whole lot of interviews. And she's talking about in the interviews how Twitch was on a lot of rugs with the D. And she's saying that, you know, he was just suffering and she was trying to help him with his suffering and stuff, right? So I told y'all, if you looked in my other lives or my live about the Twitch situation, I told y'all something just wasn't right. It was off, all the way off, okay? I'm a widower and I would never, okay? Probably because me and my husband was in a good place. Maybe if we weren't in a good place, I probably would diss him too. But for someone who actually love a man or love a woman and they pass away on you, you wouldn't put them down. I don't care everything they did. Just because they're gone, everything they did was good. Okay? In my situation, that's the case. But in Allison's situation, she's not, that's not how she feels. So that just makes me wonder, how does she really feel about Twitch? Okay. So the best friend, he did a live. So he went live, and on his live, he is playing the footage or the information he has recorded of him and Allison talking about Twitch. So he said he received the okay from Twitch's mom to put this information out there, and so he did. And so I'm watching it, or I was watching it on Mim's channel, and I'm just gonna play it for you guys because y'all gotta hear this, okay? Because this girl, I told y'all something wasn't right about her. I told y'all. I have 2 sons, so why y'all worrying about my sons? Anyway, so let's see here. Take a look at the footage. Okay, first of all, make it make sense here. This is Mims. I guess I ain't got the best picture of him up here, but he's so handsome. What's up, Mims? Shout me out, okay? Shout me out, Mims. But yeah, so this is off his channel, and this guy right here is Twitch's supposedly best friend. And he had a conversation with Allison, and it goes a little like this. Hold on. You actually think that it is cool? Okay. To make his mama sign it. Listen to this. The NDA thing, right? The whole NDA thing, and how she was acting like, oh, here come the receipts. Here come the receipts. I'm about to play it for you, right? I'm about to play it for you right now. So remember, she's trying to act about the NDA. Oh no, NDA. We only did that because blah blah blah. Y'all, she don't give a damn. She don't give a damn at all. She said, this is what she said. She said, yep, I made her sign. Every time I do a live, that damn phone ring. Now, I've been laying here all this time. That phone did not ring. That's so crazy. Every day of my life. That's what she said. Now, she gonna lie to you, okay? Hear the recording. She gonna lie to you, okay? And she gonna say, she didn't say that. He's lying. But I'm about to play it for you real quick. Hold on. Let me come in here. Let me come in here real quick so you can really hear it real clear. Again, this is Twitch's best friend. He recorded Allison, and he's really feeling the background music. Listen to this. Mills is getting irritated. Listen to this here. Honeybook completely changed how I do business. Okay. Oh, everybody want to pop up and noise and all. I mean. What's up, Izzy? I got you. I got that. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Thank you. There goes my monetization. You actually think that it is cool to make his mama sign an NDA to see his body? Yeah, I do. Oh my God. I would do it again. I would do it again every single day for the rest of my life if I needed to. To see his body. I would do it again and again and again. Why would she need to sign an NDA to see his body? It's great. But also, I don't understand how y'all don't understand that Stevens even asked her to do it. He didn't ask her to sign. I would do it again. I would do it again every single day for the rest of my life if I needed to. You hear that? You hear that? Again and again and again. Why would she need to sign an NDA to see his body? It's great. But also, I don't understand how y'all don't understand. I got your ass. I told you. He didn't ask her to sign the NDA to see his body. What's this? Do you understand what I'm saying? Did anyone ever tell you? What's this? In a party, an NDA for a party, NDAs for a party. And asking his mother to No. It's not the same thing. I have had the NDA to go to the funeral. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but I just said Stevens asked her, how to sign an NDA. No. Did you know this? That's different than signing an NDA. No. That came from Steven. I'm asking. The volume keep going in and
I'm also in
out.
the industry, I know that. And also, I don't know all the people that were in that way. By the way, because you're asking this question trying to set me up, I didn't know the people that were.
No,
Like,
I'm
I'm not trying to set you up. I'm asking you. You would never post a picture of Steven in the thing, right? So if you say you wouldn't, why would you think that Connie would do that? That's what I'm asking you. I was also going off of advice from people. So, I don't know. I've never done this before. I don't know why everyone expects me to have done this before. But also, just so you know, by the way, meanwhile, do you know that Steven has asked Connie to sign an NDA before? This was not her first time signing an NDA.
First of all, Allison says she's never done this before. So she didn't really understand. But she was just making everyone sign an NDA because sounds like they've done it in the past. Like they have a gathering of some sort and then everyone has to sign an NDA. But sweetheart, this is a funeral. Who do you know? And this is, oh my goodness, I hate that I got this picture. He looks so rough. I'm going to go over to his comments. So he is on his Instagram live here. But who do you know makes people sign an NDA to go to a funeral?
I don't know if you knew this. I mean, I've signed NDAs before. I think it's more. Connie had to sign an NDA to go to one of our parties.
Connie is Twitch Boss mother. Okay, Steven Twitch Boss is Allison's husband, and Connie is his mother.
That's different. No. That came from Steven. And Steven wasn't like, don't make my mom have to sign an NDA. No. Connie had to sign an NDA for Steven to come to a party, and Steven asked her to sign it. Allison, I'm saying... So this is not... So don't... I'm saying her signing an NDA... I'm saying her signing an NDA to see her son's body. Her signing an NDA to go to the funeral. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but I just said Steven's asked her before she could come into a party. That's different. You don't understand.
That ain't a party, boo.
So wait, why was Steven wrong in asking his mother to No. It's not the same thing.
The fact that she act like she don't get that is wrong. Something ain't right with this woman. Okay? But this is the woman that Steven chose. I tell you guys, y'all better be careful of the type of people y'all hang out with. Y'all call yourself being in love with. Okay? You better love yourself first so you can see through mess like this. Because Steven should have known something wasn't right with this woman here.
I've had family sign NDAs for like different things. I'm talking about to make his mama. So you telling me you don't see the difference in a party, an NDA for a party, Allison, other than... Yeah, well, I know this. I'll say this. Then making his mama see his... Steven would definitely have my family... By the way, my family also had an NDA, no question. Matter who it is. It was protecting Steven, and it was the right choice. You think that was protecting Steven, making his mama...
How is that protecting Steven?
It don't matter who it is, she said.
Teachers of tomorrow, I'm calling to...
Wow, that's crazy. Oh, they gonna... Now, y'all, I watched this whole video, and they didn't show me any commercials. They didn't play no commercials when I was watching the video on Mem's channel. But now, because I'm doing it live myself, now it's like they see me, so they like, let's interrupt her live stream and throw some commercials in there. I know what y'all doing.
It is. She said, let's keep it going. Because apparently
Mims is
that
making
woman
jokes.
seeing her son's body is equivalent
Look at that. What
to
is
going
it?
to a party. Lord Jesus, help me keep my spirit right. Context of to see his body? So it's a good choice for me. To see his body. I've been celebrating. That was protecting Steven, making his mama sign an NDA. Context of to see his body? So it's a good choice for me. To see his body. I've been celebrating. The outside, y'all, I have been celebrated from how I've handled this and protected Steven. Listen, you actually think that it is cool to make his mama sign
Not that. How you doing?
Yeah, I do. And I do it again every single day for the rest of my life if I needed to.
Y'all heard that? So, come for me. I told you. I told you what was going to happen. I told you what was going to happen. I told you.
Okay. So y'all heard that. So that's the first thing, okay? Allison made it very clear that since they've done this before, had people come to parties and sign NDAs, she thought it was okay to have Steven's mom and other people sign an NDA to come to a funeral. What's the NDA for? What secrets are going on at the funeral that people need to sign an NDA for? Make that make sense to me, because I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense at all. Now, let's see here. I wanted to fast forward because let's see here.
Everybody who know me.
It was something else I wanted to get into.
She want to say people was on drugs and she found drugs, blah, blah. Yo, I'm going to ask you legitimate questions. What about all that coke and that Molly and that X?
Hold up. Wait. Is he saying that Allison was on some drugs? That's what it sounds like he's saying, but I ain't getting into it because let's see what else he got.
Oh, watch this.
Oh,
after the funeral, who was the one that took care of Steven's family after the funeral? Nelson. Hey, at the funeral, who's the one that took the whole family out to eat and honored his name? Nelson. You want to talk about Nelson? Talk about that. Had the whole family at his house. Talk about that. We want to bring up Nelson. Bring up everything. Who was getting you that money?
Not impressed.
Who was getting you that money, Nelson? Who was getting you those gigs, Nelson? Huh? Who was doing that, Nelson? When all them producers were saying, hey, man, don't bring her on here. When all them producers were saying, hey, man, who was still getting you a check? Nelson. I mean, we gonna talk. See, the truth got two sides, man. Listen, let her say whatever she wants to say. I don't care. In 200 years, nobody will remember my name.
Not New
Nobody's
York.
name anyway. We all gonna be dead anyway. And everybody that knew the gossip or knew what happened, it's all gonna be done anyway. Don't nobody care. I'm gonna tell her.
Okay, so obviously there's some guy named Nelson who did a lot. Okay, I don't know who Nelson is. If y'all know, peace to Nelson. Okay, good looking out, brother or sister, whatever. Good looking out. Okay, let's see what else he got here.
What it is, bro?
I have my own group of friends.
Yeah, so then don't bring it up then, sweetie. What are you talking about?
Yes.
What are you talking about? I ain't hung out with you. I done hung out with him. I done hung out with him.
I've been here to say what we were
I didn't hang out with him.
A lot of people are all the time.
Nah, I didn't hang out with him. I didn't hang out with you. And that was a situation with a lot of people. People loved him. A lot of people didn't know you.
A lot of, but yeah.
I don't. You, you little stupid. I ain't messing with you. Okay, all right, you little mother. I ain't messing with you. I'm showing out. I'm sorry. I'm a mess. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Weird. Oh my God, crazy. I have my own group of friends.
Yeah, so then don't bring it up then, sweetie. Then don't say stuff like you never even hang out with us. Don't say that.
Weird. Oh my God.
I'm just correcting you on what you just said.
My whole life revolve around Steven. How dare I? As a woman in this generation, have outsourced people that I trust.
She done pulled that independent woman, that feminist. She done pull the feminist card. Okay,
Well, I don't even know why it's even coming up. I'm correcting what you just said about me not hanging out with you.
My personal feelings about something, I've never had a conversation with you. Do you know who I'm going to be?
But we're not talking about, listen, we're not talking about you.
Because I've never relied on Steven for those things. I have the same group
You
of
never relied on Steven for what?
friends, and I'm so close with them. They were at our home all the time. They still come see me almost weekly.
What are we talking about right now?
Because you are not my best
No,
friend.
Allison, what are we talking about right now?
What are we talking
I'm a
about?
terrible human.
Allison, what are we talking about right now?
See how she just
I'm
switched subjects?
trying to get you to see right now that just because I don't come to you or the brothers about my personal feelings about something.
But Allison, that's not what we're even talking about.
We ain't even talking about that.
I have my own people that I'm close with, and I've always been close with.
Allison, that isn't what we're talking about.
Were we even talking about that?
Beautiful thing.
But that ain't what we're talking about. You just said, the only reason why I just said what I said was because you said you didn't even hang out with us. I corrected you and said, no, I didn't hang out with you. And that's how we got what we got. Hold on.
You little stupid.
So here's what I'm
I
saying.
ain't messing with you.
Here's what I'm saying, Allison. We keep going off on different things. Here's what I'm saying. There's a lot of things, and I'm going to just be straight up front with you, man. There's a lot of things I didn't like. I didn't like the NDAs in order to go to our friend's funeral.
Gaslight.
I didn't like...
Hey, watch this. So I'm gonna post another receipt. So y'all know how we all know Allison because Twitch. It's common knowledge. That's why we know Allison. That's why everybody knows Allison. That's
First of all, I'm going to be real honest and say that I didn't know Twitch until he passed away. His story did hit me very dearly, and rest in peace, Twitch. And so I definitely didn't know Allison, but because of the story and how everything turned out, you know, it interested me. I was interested in the story, and, you know, I felt so bad for the guy because, you know, a lot of times people don't delete themselves. They just don't, you know, it's a shortage. You know, it's not a huge amount of people that delete themselves because of the problems that they go through. So when I heard about the story, I sympathized with that. And then the fact that it was a black man, I was just like, oh my goodness. You know, I wish I could have just hugged him and loved on him. But, you know, by that time it was too late, and I don't know the brother. But, you know, so I really didn't know either one of them. But when I learned about them and who they were and all, I still was like, who is Allison? So I'm going to just leave it at that, child. That's all I can say.
That's why we know her, okay? Watch this. Watch this.
Just as much as they were before.
Okay.
Well, I was trying to...
Watch this.
You helped me. There were a lot of them.
Okay.
Apparently you didn't. You asking me a question, redirect up here. But then when you on step part, he could have asked for help. Where was you with me? And you can sit there and say what you just said.
It's time to go ahead and post this. I'm gonna post this receipt because this is really gonna end it all.
Post it.
Please stop acting like you cared about my homeboy's mental health in front of People Magazine and all this stuff because I got you. So the next thing I'm about to post is basically her proving that she just really just dismissed his whole mental health because see, she ain't on camera. When she ain't on camera, she a different person.
Well, yeah, mommy.
That's a different Emmanuel, it ain't me.
Okay, yeah, so that is a thing too. When y'all recording people and everything, you have to be careful because some states do not allow you to record people and you can actually be sued. I hope everything is okay here. I didn't check. Well, hell, he went public. Okay, this is public information. He went live on his Instagram. Okay, he went live on his Instagram and showed us. So, you know, I'm just reporting what he reported. Okay.
My name is Emmanuel. Y'all talking about that other Emmanuel that she was walking out of a hotel with right after my boy departed.
Right after.
Why did Amazon send me $20,000?
Who cares? Let's see. Okay.
I'm about to play something for y'all. Because
Get
I got
to
you.
it.
So
Get to it.
she gets on here talking about mental health, this, mental health. Y'all, she ain't care about his mental health. She ain't care about his mental health. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how dismissive she really is about his mental health behind closed doors. Behind closed doors. Oh, see these little comments talking about you love clout? Listen to me, fool. If I love clout, I wouldn't be on here doing this. Everybody that's quiet, they love clout. Everybody that ain't coming through the portals, they love clout. Everybody that ain't speaking up right now because they afraid to lose brand deals or people not liking them, they love clout. The people who saying stuff like me, we got so much to lose. I got 3 kids. We got a new show we about to drop. I own a studio that Steven sponsored on the Ellen show. Oh, I got a lot to lose for me saying all of this. Could it get sued? I got a lot to lose. Dummy? Yeah. Dummy? Yeah. Yeah. So come from behind that little thank you. I'm risking everything doing this.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't give a fuck. Excuse my language. I don't care at all. What happens? I don't care at all. You came after a dead man that was a walking angel. You came after a dead man that was a walking angel. You name one person on this who can say one bad thing about this man. I'll wait. I'll wait.
I'll wait.
One thing bad about this dude, bro. Nobody will speak anything bad about this man because it's who he was behind closed doors. The same person he was on the show. That's who he really was. I got so yeah, talk that talk with somebody. I got everything to lose right now. I know people gonna come after me. After this, they gonna come after me. Cause I don't. I waited 2 years to do this. I don't care.
So this young man here is saying that he doesn't care. Okay, he's putting the information out there. He could be sacrificing, his own monies, because he has a show coming up and this could interfere with that, but he doesn't care, right? It reminds me of, y'all remember when Remy Ma and Papoose and that boxer chick all got into it, or I guess they didn't get into it, but it was rumored that Remy Ma was mad at the boxer chick because Papoose was with her. And I was like, I didn't even post any information on my YouTube channel about that because it seemed strange to me and I didn't care at the same time. But I was just like, I don't know, something didn't sit right with that about something didn't sit right about the whole situation with me. And the next thing I know, come to find out, the boxer chick, she had a movie coming out. And then Remy Ma had a video or a song she put out or an album or something. But I know she just put out she did a video. So she must have some new music coming out. So I know from experience, they do this all the time, you guys. Celebrities, they do it a lot. They some drama always stirs up, and then the next thing you know, they got a song coming out, an album coming out, a movie coming out, something's coming out, right? And it's weird that all this information has come out about Twitch and how Allison made the family all sign an NDA, including the mom. And of course, that just all sounds real crazy, right? Well, so the friend, he's doing all of this here. And I was trying to make it a little lighter in here. But the friend is acting all crazy like this, and he says he has a show coming out. So yeah, y'all be mindful of what's going on. A lot of people do things for clicks and views and to get their name out there, even though I still don't know this guy's name.
Yeah, my kids gonna see this one day. My kids gonna see what type of friend I was one day. Dummy. His kids gonna see. Now, why am Iron Man? I
He
told you,
says
girl,
he's
I got all the
Iron Man.
crystals, whatever they call. Watch this.
I protect the hell
Watch
out of
this.
Steven.
No, watch
And
this.
I'm not
Infinity Stones.
But I see it.
Why would you, I know nobody attack, you keep using this word attack, it's just crazy to me. And how you can sit there and say what you just said, no one.
I don't mean no harm, but a lot of times, white people, men and women, they love to find a way to be a victim when it comes to pointing out the wrong that they do. It's 11:11, you guys. Let's give it up for, let's take a moment here of silence. A minute of silence here for the 11:11. Okay. All right.
I thought you said you knew he
Watch
had.
this.
I am doing everything I
Watch
can
this.
all day still. I loved him more than anything.
Watch this.
He could have stayed and been
Listen to this.
helped.
Don't say
Listen
that.
to
One
this.
that Steven would want the family to see his.
Hey, it's okay. You know
You
what I'm
realize
saying?
that Steven left. So when you say this is what Steven
What you
would
mean
want,
Steven left? Hold on, what do you mean?
Y'all ready? Here it is, right?
This woman said, y'all, Stephen left, okay? She's not talking about he went to go get milk. She's saying he left. Listen at it. Listen.
Here it is, right here. Here it is, right here. The dismissal. The dismissal. Y'all need to go unfollow her. You need to repost this. Everything she got on mental health need to be taken down. Listen to this disgusting crap. Listen to this right here. Listen to this right here. Listen to this right here. Because I told you. Watch this right here. Watch this. Watch.
Hey, Queen. Instead of focusing.
Soon as we want to listen, here we go. Gotta listen to this mess.
you realize that Steven left.
Watch this.
So when you say
Two different views on stuff. So at the end of the day, it's okay. You know what I'm saying?
realize that Steven left. So when you say this is what Steven
What you
would
mean
want,
Steven left? Hold on, what do you mean
would
Steven
want
left?
Steven would want the family to see his kids. He could have stayed.
Don't say that shit.
Helped.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Yes, no, I'm allowed to.
No, you ain't allowed to say no stupid shit
There's
like
also
that.
the other side of it.
You ain't allowed to say no stupid shit like that, man. That's fucked up. What you mean he could have stayed?
He could have stayed and been a partner. He could still be helping fathering these children with me. I would love to wake up next to him every single day still. I loved him more than anything.
Shut your ass up.
I still talk to him. He still talks to me. He still comes to me in my dreams. I still ask him for advice. He still guides me. I am doing some crazy shit. I still communicate with him. I am doing everything.
This woman, y'all. That got me right there. That just went overboard. This man, for some reason, for whatever reason, and I understand. I understand. It's hard. It is super hard, okay? And don't take this for granted at all, okay? For a minute, because I know how hard it is being a single woman, and then you meet a man and he marries you and he's the breadwinner and he's taking all the responsibility and he's doing everything for the household, and then he's gone, and then now it's all on you and you're trying to figure it out. And I can't even imagine what that feels like, still having to take care of his children even though he deleted himself, because that part is not my situation. But I am a widower, and so I speak on this because of that we do have in common. Oh my goodness. I'm too lazy to get up and turn the light on up in here. So it is dark. I apologize. Let me play something real quick. But I just think that was very selfish of her, knowing that her man was suffering, okay? He deleted himself. He went to a hotel to delete himself. That was considerate because, you know, it would be a mess to do that at home, you know? It really would. It would be a whole mess to do something like that at home. And then your children got to live there. And, you know, I guess he just didn't want her, Allison, to have to leave the home or feel like, you know, because my husband passed away in our home. And it wasn't hard for me to stay there. It just didn't feel like a home after he passed. I tried to make it feel like a home, but it just, everything was uneasy to me and I had to get away. But, you know, I have had times where I've been angry at my husband because he wasn't here. But not once will I ever say that, you know, he should have been here, he should have stayed. But, you know, she does have young children by him. And he did leave her with the young children. And I don't know if she had insurance or what. I don't know what their bank account looked like, because it's rumored that Twitch was having some financial problems at the time, or he made a financial investment with Bitcoin or something like that. I'm not sure if that's true. That's all alleged, but I just think that's be careful who y'all choose, man. That's all I gotta say.
And you know what my only job is? It ain't to worry about you. My job is to worry about these three kids. And I'm doing a beautiful goddamn job at it. And I protect the hell out of Steven. And I know I'm doing a great job at it. So I have someone attack my integrity for that.
Why would you, I know nobody attack, you keep using this word attack, it's just crazy.
Love to be a victim.
What you just said, I thought you said you knew he had mental issues. I thought you said you knew he was going through stuff. And then you just say some dark shit like, well, I mean, he should have stayed. He should have stayed.
He could have stayed.
Mental.
He could have got therapy. He could have talked to someone. He could have asked for help.
Oh, she didn't stay alive.
Why couldn't he talk to you? Y'all was so close, right?
He doesn't have to just.
No, y'all was so close, right? Why couldn't he talk to you?
His mother. It could have been.
Because he had a hell of conversations with. He had a hell of conversations with me about why he couldn't talk to you.
Why couldn't he talk to you?
You hear that part? He had a hell of conversations.
Yeah.
You hear that? You hear that part? What? He had a hell of conversations with me about why he couldn't talk to you.
Sure, my guy.
Yeah.
What do you mean, sure? It's real fucked up to say what you just said. He could just be here. It's like a dismissal. You're dismissing all the shit he went through up here. But then when you're on social media and you in front of people, oh, he was, going through so much. But then you just say that shit like, well, why isn't he here?
Do you know what he
Why
went
ain't he
through
here?
as a child?
Why ain't he still here?
He went through as a child?
I know a whole bunch of shit he went through. I don't understand why you've been dismissive. Don't change the subject now.
No, I'm asking like to know if context you do know what his play was.
Hey, look.
You actually
Listen,
know?
you ask questions to redirect.
I'm asking.
You asking me a question to redirect, like, do you keep doing it?
So I wonder what he went through as a child. Like, what was it that he went through that was so bad that he kept holding on to it? Because it sounds like that may have played a big part in why he deleted himself. Hopefully it wasn't any type of abuse. Well, hell, whatever it was, it didn't make him feel good. And supposedly allegedly, he deleted himself. So, I don't know.
As if you like to have this know-it-all. You just know more than everybody else. You don't. You don't.
I lay next to this man every
Yeah,
single
guess what? A lot of women lay next to men. A lot of women lay next to men, especially white women and black men, lay next to them.
It's because of my race.
No, I'm not saying that.
The
What I'm saying is
victim.
a
She
lot
trying to be the
white
victim.
women lay next to black men and don't know shit about what's going on in his mental. A lot of them.
Okay.
Apparently you didn't.
Thank you.
No. Thank you.
Thank you.
Shit about my boy. Like it was just dismissing his mental health. He should just.
I didn't dismiss it.
Yeah, you did. How could you just say that? How could you?
Could have stayed.
Then why ain't he here? Then why didn't you help him? Then why didn't you help him? Then why didn't you help him? Why didn't you help him then? You knew him so well.
I really wish I could have. I've never interviewed
You knew him so well. Why didn't you help him?
Why didn't
You
you
know
help him?
everything. You know his
I
background.
never said I know everything.
Okay, but you said it. That's what I'm saying. Don't talk like that. If you
I'm not talking like I know everything.
no, but don't be dismissive about his mental health. No. Don't dismiss his mental health. That's all I'm saying. Don't dismiss it.
Honey, I'm so over this conversation.
I bet you are. I bet she is over the conversation. There you have it. There you have it. There you have it. There you have it. And to be clear, I'm not speaking against interracial marriages. I was in one myself. Martin Luther King said, we don't judge people on the color of their skin, but on the content of their character. And here's what it comes down to. There are cultural differences in those relationships that need to be addressed, and a lot of times they are not. And when they are addressed, it seems like it's just very dismissed, on this side of the tracks. I've lived it. You understand? So I'm not speaking against. I have biracial children, and again, my ex is not white. Well, not fully white. She's Arab and white. So.
Okay, sweetheart, that's very white. Okay, listen, y'all. Listen. I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news, but what the hell? Okay? I'm going to say it because someone has to say it. Someone has to speak the hard truth. Okay? First of all, he's saying that his friend Twitch was a black man that was married to a white woman. And for some reason, whatever reason, Twitch thought that was a good mate for him. Okay? He thought it was a good spouse for him. He worked very hard for her. Okay? Supported her, took care of her and her children. And the children they had together. Okay? And then, for some reason, he still wasn't happy. So I don't know if maybe Twitch thought he was going to get with a white woman and then he was going to be happy. I don't know if he was going to find his peace there or if he thought he was going to find his peace with a white woman instead of a black woman. But if you're wanting a woman who understands what you go through as a black man, why would you choose a white woman? I don't mean no harm. This isn't, I hate white people. This isn't what that is. This is exactly what I'm saying. Okay? You can make it whatever you want to make it, but let's not deflect from the real situation. Okay? This is A black man we're talking about who chose a white woman and her white child and then made two other white children or mixed children with this white woman, okay? And then his demons still wasn't settled. Or maybe it wasn't demons, I don't know what it was. But his problems still wasn't settled even with a white woman. He could have easily chose a black woman who would have understood what he was going through and probably could have supported him through it all. And then he probably wouldn't have deleted himself. Somebody need to say it. I'm gonna say it. Okay? I said it. All right. I don't want to hear all this. So not Malcolm X. I'm sorry, because that would be the wrong brother to talk about. Okay. I don't want to hear all this. Martin Luther King, marching in Selma, Jim Crow BS, talking about how he's a black brother and he, doesn't believe in race and color. Okay. And then he chooses a white woman. And then he was upset and sad because his white woman didn't understand the troubles that he was going through. Well, why was she? How could she? But yet, that's what a lot of brothers choose. They choose the white woman as if the black woman is not good enough. But yet, they still have the same issues. So, I'm saying all this to say, it seems like in Twitch's situation, he was trying to run from his problems because he wasn't able to locate the help that he really need, but instead he was running in every other direction. I'm gonna leave it at that. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
Even in that sense, it could be black
Well,
and
there you go.
anything. When there's a cultural difference, a lot of times, because the other person isn't black and they don't understand what black people go through, right? There's a cultural, there's a disconnect, and that's okay. That's something that, hey, you work out, you talk about, but when it's not talked about, as you can see, he couldn't talk to this woman.
Who problem is that? Who problem is that he couldn't talk to his own woman? Sound like a personal problem.
To talk to this woman. Do you understand? I can't even talk to her. So no, he could not talk to her. And let's go deeper. When he would try to talk to me, the times when he would talk to me about because we went through the same type of stuff, dude. Why? Tell me why he had to go. Let me go. He going in the closet, or he going in. Let me go back here and let me. Man, I don't want to. Let me. I'm like, bro, put your foot down. Talk. And he felt like he couldn't. And I'm not. Hey, listen.
What kind of life is that to live? Child.
2 seconds. No, it's the cultural disconnect that you obviously ain't willing to listen to.
She was.
You can't even really sit.
3 children I'm raising every day. I'm doing
Okay, you got them around the black family? You got them around that you obviously ain't willing to listen to.
That you obviously ain't willing to listen to. She can't even listen to me. Now,
Why would she listen to
look
him?
at the conversation I'm having with her. If y'all knew Steven, everybody that knows Steven, did he talk the way I'm talking in here? No. So can you look at how she's dealing with me? Look at how she's dealing with and talking to me.
Who cares? Like, who are
And I'm
you?
breaking it down. I mean, what do you think he went through? And if you knew Steven, I don't care about none of y'all that did. And you better ask somebody. Nigga, I don't care at all. At all.
You can't even really sit.
3 children I'm raising every day. I'm doing
Okay, you got them around the black family? You got them around their black family. Do you have them around their black family? You are raising 3 black kids. Do you have them around a black family?
I don't have 3 black kids. I only have 2 black kids, so you don't even know that.
Oh, okay.
Wesley ain't black.
Okay.
See that?
Okay. Well, I was trying to. I was trying to just give her. I was really just trying to say something, but I was really trying to throw something in there that you really didn't even just hear. But again, okay, you're right. You're right. Wesley wasn't Stephen's biological child. You're right, and you do have 2 black kids. Are you going to allow those 2 black kids to be around the black side of the family?
They have been just as much as they were before.
Okay, guess what? Okay. Listen to me. But watch this. But they want to see them, though. But they want to see their kids more. But they want to see them more. Are you willing to allow that?
I'm not responsible to do more than Stephen did before. I've got my own life.
What do you mean you're not responsible? Yes, you are. You are the last living thing that has the power.
Doing what we always had done. Stephen was supposed to go see his grandparents and never went. Back in November, he didn't want to go.
Why?
So do not.
Why didn't he want to go? Why didn't he want to go?
Do more.
No, why didn't he want to go?
Stephen was willing
Why
to
didn't
do
he want to go?
himself.
Why didn't he want to go?
He didn't want to go see Connie.
Why?
Y'all hear that? I told you. You hear that? You hear what she does? Why didn't he want to go? He didn't want to go see Connie. Y'all, by the way, Connie is his mama. Stephen loved Connie. Play with something safe. I'm not safe. In situations like this,
Obviously, if Stephen loved Connie, Stephen would have made sure his children had a good relationship with his mom, y'all. I don't mean no harm, but come on, dude. Come on.
so I don't really care. I don't care. But did y'all hear that? You hear that? Mm-hmm. Blamed his mama and said to me, and Courtney and everybody, you think they lying?
That's my mantra.
You think it's lies? It ain't lies. Ain't nobody lying on this woman. On the contrary, we've had grace on this woman. On the contrary, we've had grace on this woman. We've had grace. We sat back.
Teachers of tomorrow, I was called.
He didn't want to go see Connie.
Why?
He having a ball.
And guess what? Maybe they have a different relationship than you actually know because you weren't talking to him.
I'm asking you to your knowledge. Why did he want to go?
I do not owe you any of our private conversations, but they weren't even private. These were in front of our team members. He didn't go. And that was on Stephen not wanting to go. Had nothing to do with me. He didn't want to go.
Okay. So.
And honestly, I owe you no more than that. I don't even need to give you those details.
I know details. I'm letting you just talk. I got my details.
Hey, I know the details. I'm just letting you talk. I got the details. I'm just letting you talk.
Somebody told me to say he's not performative. He brought a prop. That's a prop.
He doing it for the
I
gram.
like a good prop.
I know you're proud of me. I used to make him crack up with stuff just like this. I know you're proud of me. Right? So she don't owe me no. I like what somebody just said. So she don't give me no details, really, because there ain't no details to give. But then she'll go give the world details, right? You see what I'm saying? Y'all? Y'all, my hair's jacked up. I ain't cut my nails. I'm over here looking scruff McGruff in a Starbucks in a Starbucks bathroom. Oh man. Boy. Man.
Steve, from the horse's mouth.
Cameron do not even live in this state.
Okay.
They do not live in
What does that mean?
Before any of this happened, always was the one being like, okay, let's bring your family out, let's fly them out. My assistant and I would book their flights, put them up in hotels, get them cars. I never stopped doing that. I'm just uplifting and still doing the things I always did before. Steven never planned into that shit. Do you know that Dee's never been in the Ellen show?
You said,
You know that?
wait,
Do you know why? He would ask all the time.
What does that
And
mean?
Steven never invited him. Did you know this?
What does that mean? What's your point in saying that?
Well, you can kind of make it out for yourself if you like. But my whole team.
I don't make things out for myself. I like the explanation.
You know, the last time that Cameron came to the Ellen show, Steven freaked out in front of everyone. Was like, I never.
See that? See what she did? She got on his mama. Then she got on D, his brother. And then she got on Kim, his baby brother. This is what she do. This is what she do. This is what she does. And I
was about to say,
much
you think he
more,
Usher?
But you know, I think I'm gonna post this little last part. This last part, or I mean, it should be enough for y'all. I'm gonna post this last part. And then maybe we'll get more later. How about that? How about that?
Do that, friend.
So, but I'm gonna play this part. This part is really hard to hear because of all the talks we had. Where he talked about working, he was so happy that he worked so hard to be able to provide her a certain type of life.
Did she say that?
You know?
No insurance payout?
And her kid
I didn't hear her
that
say
she came
that.
into the relationship with. This was a single mom.
Twitch's best friend.
This was a single mother that he got with, and he busted his butt to provide for her. Everybody knows.
Everybody
Who knew
knows.
him know that was his heart, to provide.
I got you
for
now.
her.
I think no insurance payout for that.
And
Gotcha.
all three of his kids, according to him. Okay?
And I get that because my husband, he considered my children his children, and he took that very seriously. Like when we would go places and he would say my children, he would always say that. So I understand where the friend is coming from, and I can imagine Twitch was probably the type of man who was like, those are my children, man. I don't care what you say. Even though, Allison has had a child when he met her, and that child was by a white man, so that child is probably very white. He probably still felt like, that's my family. Those are my children. I get that.
It was a known thing. Publicly, it is a known thing. We all know.
I'm so tired, child.
Okay.
I'm so tired. I'm really tired.
This live was very long. I broke it up.
Busted his butt
I broke it all the
to
way
provide
down.
for her and give her the life that she has. Do y'all understand? To hear your brother talk to you behind closed doors where he's so happy about being able to see a smile on her face, regardless of how hard it was to live with her. And that dude was an angel. He's a better man than me. He's a better man than most.
I didn't see Gabor.
But he busted his butt for her. Okay? Her child, and then his child, which again, all three of them to him was his children. and he should not be called. And I'll tell everybody this. The little girl, leave the little girl alone. She's about 15, 16, but I will say a little thing to her. You don't call him Stephen. You call him Dad. You don't call him Stephen. You call him Dad.
Lag on the plane.
Because he busted his butt for you, and he was there from day one.
But if she called him Stephen when he was alive.
When your dad wasn't.
That's
So
true.
you don't call him Stephen. You know, we grew up calling.
Right. I definitely understand that. Now, if Allison's oldest daughter didn't call him dad, then she probably didn't respect him as a dad, especially since he was a black man. I'ma just be honest, okay? And so of course you wouldn't expect her to care too much about someone that she didn't really look up to. Now, Stephen, he probably thought the world of Allison and her daughter, and of course his children. But that doesn't mean that feelings are mutual, because I'm just going to say it, okay? Because it needs to be said. And a lot of people like to beat around the bush about what it is. But that white girl probably like, I'm not going to respect this black man. Okay? That's not my dad. Okay? It happens.
Uncles, our uncles and aunties, or
And then black people have a different type of relationship when it comes to how we respect certain people in our family. Now, please believe we can be disrespectful, just as disrespectful. Can't even say the words, okay? We can be just as disrespectful to our family members as any other race of people, but normally, it's even more common for black people to acknowledge our parents, like most races do. Some races, they don't give a damn about their parents, okay? They disrespect them, they cuss them out, they just get real down and nasty, outright nasty. But then you have the black culture. Mostly, we don't really do that. We respect our elders. We respect our parents. Even if we don't mess with our parents, we still have a certain type of respect for our parents, and then we just go on about our business. But, so I definitely understand that he's saying Stephen took care of Allison's oldest daughter, and she should call him dad. Now, if she didn't call him dad when he was alive, then of course she definitely shouldn't call him dad now. But if Stephen Twitch Boss did take care of her, now that's a whole different story. She should have a whole lot of respect for any man that took care of her. But at the same time, like I said, she is of a different culture. So they do things a lot different than the black culture. So, what's understood for us wouldn't be something that other cultures would understand. I mean, he has to understand that.
Or, you didn't call a dog by their first name, especially not, sweetheart, one that has busted his butt for you.
He busted his butt for her.
Okay? Now, I defended you, sweetheart, and I'm going to keep defending you because you're 15.
And y'all, and when he said he busted his butt for her, I'm thinking Diddy type of mess, okay? How did he bust his butt for her? He didn't have to say that. But in his mind, this makes sense. Now, this could just be, how he speaks, or he could actually be telling us something without actually telling us something, because, I was thinking it could have been some other reason why he may have deleted himself as well. But okay, let's get back to it. Let's just go with it. Go with it. Let's go with the
15
flow.
years old, and you trying to have your mama's back. I get it. I get it. You don't understand. You don't know what you don't know. But you don't call him Steven. You call him Dad. I think that he deserves that much. Don't you think? Because you said he was there from day one. In your live, I watched the whole thing. You said he was there from day one. You said he raised you. You said he taught you this. But Stephen, sweetie, don't let the love for your mom make you forget the love for your dad. The man that was your dad. Mamas can be wrong. Dads can be wrong. And that's okay. I've been wrong before. You know, that's okay. But you just show a little bit of respect. That's all I'm asking of you. You show a little bit of respect. I posted a post for telling people don't come after you and talk, you know. But you don't call him Steven.
She's a stunt queen.
Call him Dad. Every time you refer to him, you call him Dad. Okay?
Dina's also
With that being said,
and in his chat right now, y'all.
I'm gonna play this last part.
Trolling him. Dina right here is trolling him.
And that's
live.
Dad.
What's up, Natanya? Gabor, I don't see you. But
I'm gonna play this last part where it comes to honoring. I will say it again. Don't let the love you have for your mom make you forget the love of your dad.
At Cyber Academy of South.
I mean, they going in on these commercials. Get dang.
I'm gonna play this last part, and again, we all know how much he wanted to
Play the part.
provide for this. Okay? At least. Don't make her. It was my last.
What?
Something to go get food? Yes! And
What?
like all the awful things, y'all, the crazy thing for you
You
guys.
say you're the
I'll
diva.
wake up every single day thinking,
With that, right?
that what?
That you have the life you have because of Steven?
Thinking,
You have the life you have because
to not live my life
You deserve
for
it. You say you deserve it.
living my life just for Steven. And then,
Well,
because I'm not that person, I'm doing exactly.
okay.
And I'm not like, what if? Even after all the awful things y'all
Did she
said.
say what
I'm
if?
not that person, I'm doing exactly what I always did. And I also deserve this life. I'm not living my life just for Steven.
She said she deserved that life.
I'm gonna say it again. If you knew him, you knew how much
He busted his
greatest
butt.
thing was to provide.
Okay? He gave up that ass.
I'm so tired, child. I would die. I'm so tired. Really tired.
And his 3 kids to him. It was his biggest thing. I asked her, could she at least honor that? And I was looking for that last thing. Okay?
He was looking for a
I was
symphony.
looking for it. This is her response.
And I also deserve this life. The awful things y'all have said.
She deserved
Even
that
after
life.
all the awful things y'all have said. Because I'm not that person. I'm doing exactly what I always did. And I also deserve this life. I'm not living my life just for Steven.
She deserved that life. I know that's
You
right.
deserve
My
what life?
purpose to not live my life
You deserve.
for
You say you deserve
It
what
never
life?
was that. I love
You have the life you have because of Steven.
And he is the father of my children. And I celebrate.
You have the life you have because of
I
Steven.
wake up every single day thinking,
You have the life you have because of Steven. You know that, right? You can agree with that, right?
that what?
That you have the life you have because of
Said
Steven.
that what?
You can agree with that? You can honor him, right?
I cannot.
You can honor him in that way? In his hard work? All his hard work he did. You have...
I also, I'm not a
I never said that. I never said that. I'm asking you. You can honor my friend in admitting that you are blessed with the life you have right now because of his hard work.
his hard work and only his.
Okay, and you know what I'm saying.
That's a no.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
But you do, though.
And I think you should tread carefully because I also
I'm sorry, what?
started my career years before.
Why are you tread public. Everybody knows it, though.
Just what?
That you have everybody knows his hard work is why you have the life you have.
No, not everyone thinks that.
What? It's public knowledge.
She said no, it ain't.
You know it, though.
Do you know that every job we've ever worked on, I've made more than him or the same as him?
Oh.
Oh, you didn't know that we made equal?
Allison,
The respect.
Allison,
The
I know producers, I know
disrespect.
executives. Don't
No, you
go.
don't.
Shut
I also,
Allison,
I'm in this, and I'm working in this industry.
Allison, listen.
Hmm?
On that end of the conversation, you can't
How
have.
dare you? I don't deserve any of this because
No, you do. What do you do? What else you deserve? I'm not attacking you. I'm not attacking you. I just asked you. I'm not attacking you. I just asked you a simple question. Can you honor my friend in the truth that you are living the life, the blessed life you have? Praise God. Praise God. I'm glad you have a blessed life. But can you honor him that the reason why you have as much as you have, how about that? And the extent that you have is because of my friend's hard work.
I cannot honor that in the way that you're saying.
Well, hey, listen. Again, my only request was that, you allow Connie to talk to those babies as much as she needs to. She needs to connect with her
You
grandkids.
can call them any day of the week and she doesn't call Emmanuel. That's not my problem.
Oh, his name
They
Emmanuel.
all have Wesley's number. Max has his own number. Like, they all can call whenever.
Why did Amazon send me 20?
She made it very clear, okay? Very clear. And I'm going to end that with that, okay? Y'all, like I said before, be careful who you messing with out here, okay? Because Allison out here publishing, she done published a book, okay? And the book she is publishing is because of Stephen, okay? Get this now, okay? I feel like I'm channeling Sister Ahmadiyya Shakur energy. I feel like I'm channeling that. Yeah. Okay, take note, pay attention. Okay? Pay attention. Now she says that she cannot say honestly that she's living the life she's living because of Stephen Twitch Boss. Okay? She's saying he ain't give her that life. She had some part in that as well. That is what she's saying. Okay? She's saying he ain't give her that life. She was doing that before him. She was doing that during him, and she gonna continue to do that after him, even though she's writing a book and he is the main subject. Okay, come on. Dad, you can't see me right now. It is too dark in the room. But did y'all hear that? That's all I want to play for you guys. It's your opinion. You can use this information and take it as you must. But Allison did write a book, okay? And she's doing the interviews. She's touring, doing interviews and everything right now. And that's how she got herself in this huge mess right here. I don't know how she didn't predict that this would happen. And so that's weird to me that she didn't think that the best friend, Emmanuel, wouldn't put this information out there. Maybe she thought because they all signed NDAs that they wasn't going to bless her. Child, you don't know us like that, okay? Because we will do what we got to do when we got to do it, okay? And that man recorded her call. Okay, and he got it all over the live stream. So good luck with that book selling. Okay, it's probably not doing too well. It's probably not going to do too well. It's probably going to do like half of what Jada did on her book tour. You know, trying to call her husband out, and we know they both were into some crazy stuff. And yeah, she just had to end that tour because that was a waste of time. Okay, Allison, this is a waste of time for you, ma'am. You need to go have a couple of seats. Okay, pick your seat, pay for it. You can decorate it. just go sit in it. All right, you guys, that's all I have for you tonight. I wish you guys well. Peace and good night.